gentlemen. Welcome to Railroader. It's been quite a bit since I've actually played this game. Cause, yeah. But, yeah. So, for context, this is the first time that I probably should, automatically... Okay, so, in this game, I've never actually played company mode, funny enough. So this time, let me just make sure the audio's right. Okay, it sounds good. So I've actually never played company mode. So here's our locomotive, Pittsburgh and Lake Erie 57, which is based off of a real locomotive. This was when the Bessemer and Lake Erie was first formed, actually. The company before was the Pittsburgh and Lake Erie, and then the Pittsburgh, Shenango, Lake Erie, the Peasley, as it was also known as. But, probably should back her up. Actually, hold on. She goes. Alright, so we're going to, if I remember correctly, we are going to switch out on this Y. We're going to go to this Y, and we're going to switch into this light blue track and go to Connolly. I think that's how you say it. I'm not entirely sure. Well, that's a good screenshot right there. But yeah. The Bessemer and Lake Erie did do log runs for a short period of time in the beginning, but they mostly transitioned to ore and such as their main source. Logs were still very popular around the Mercer County area, and look at him. Look at that little 260 go. Alright, we're going to shut off the throttle and just kind of let these guys coast. That's probably not a good idea, actually. I'm going to give it a little bit more throttle. Alright, well... It's just about it. We'll do the train brake instead of just the independent. Don't do it. Dang it. I do that a lot. There. Okay, I got it. Clear. There we go. Alright. So, now we're gonna have number 57. There. 28. I'll go make sure the tracks ahead are set. A lot of switching operations did this, but in real life, this is just a video game, but in real life, you'd never want to actually run a locomotive with a bunch of flat cars like this, because it's just not a good idea. Just to make sure... Okay, I've got a bit then. Says we got 2 people watching. Oh, I see the Y from here. I should probably go to the Y. Alright. Y track set. So I say 25 miles an hour. Okay, good to know. Our locomotive is going only 12. I think we can increase the throttle a little bit. The Y shouldn't require anything else after that, though. Wait, no. Oh, whoops. Alright. Wow. We've got quite a while until we get to... Let's see, is this the second spur? Is this the first spur track or the second one? Alright, so I have the... I should probably get in, like, the front cars, actually. There. So if I'm not mistaken, these need to go to this. This is... looks like the first one. Okay. Sounds good to me. Alright, we'll go into follow mode. looks like this thing is gonna go into a pretty steep downhill grade. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put in some independent. All right. Maybe just look like that. If we start to speed up, I'll turn down the throttle. Okay, instead we're slowing down, so throttle's going to 30. Okay. Gotta make it around this bump, and then we'll go around something that looks like a horseshoe. Okay. There. Man. Alright. Alright, we are increasing speed, but it's not dangerous amounts of speed. Got this train pretty much under control so far. I stopped my... Look at it coming around the curb. Cool. Alright, so here's this little horseshoe this horseshoe curve looking thing. Alright, we should be... Yep, here's the switch right now, actually. Alright, that was a dumb idea. Let me just increase throttle. Ow. Alright. We're good there. Alright. Yeah, we've made it. That was kind of surprising. What I mean by that is I didn't really expect this to really make it with these cars being lined up like that. Ooh. Okay. Boy, oh boy. They're doing Roadrunner too. Alright. So we're going to put the first set of cars in here. Just to double check. Okay, this was the correct set of cars. Or correct, not set of cars, correct. Slow her down. Alright. We'll increase the throttle a little bit, just shove. I'm not gonna lie, that was actually pretty cool. Alright, well, we can probably park the other cars over here. Alright, let's see. Yeah, because the second one's down here. I don't know why I set it for the second one. I can just set it for the first. So, now, if I go to here, inspect, no, it's still... I think most of these cars still want to be... How bad did we screw up? Inspect. Equipment. Operations. Load. Oh. They still want this. Alright, well, that just means I gotta go further down the track. Well, 4,000. Inspect. Operations. Alright. Well, great. Well, I guess what we can do is... we can push these cars into the main. Okay, I know what we're doing. Alright, now that we've got that, we can throw the switch. We can shove these cars. Oh, I probably shouldn't do that. That's gonna wear out some stuff fast. Actually, I do need to... person connected, and I don't know where he is. That's what I'm trying to find. That's who I'm trying to find. I'm just gonna go to... Nope. Probably this employees. Well, if he's a passenger, then he can't do anything. I guess I'll just let him be until he leaves. Alright, well... This car needs to go here. It's been completed. Well, we'll be nice. We'll actually take care of the rail cars, because I think they're ours. Alright, now we can reverse and go back. The other cars we're going to drop off in another siding. So now I'll go to the switch. See, they all leave on their own. Usually I would be able to just... I can just stand on here. Slow her down a bit. And brake, release, and crunk. Clunk. Alright, they're good there. And we are... Well, that's closed. Alright, we're good out. Alright, well, now that we know that, we can go to here, equipment. These all need to go to the second one. I almost want to say Connolly, Cognac Creek. Alright, we'll just ride. Did I accidentally click on the car over? Yeah, I did. Oh, it's got a log on it. Once again, we've got a little while, so we'll go to 50% throttle and a 45%. How do you use the chat in Railroader? Hold on. Crap. How the heck do you... shoot. I don't know who this person is, and I don't know how to use the chat, so... hold on. Oh. Okay. Well, that takes care of him. Okay, so looks like this guy is struggling a bit. Just gotta, if you guys want to join, you can. You just need to let me know. Like, oh shoot. Wait, why am I here? Oh, shoot. No, I shouldn't be here. Oh shoot. Oh crap-a-roni. I should not be here right now. What the heck? Wait, where am I? I'm in Bryson. Crap. I don't know how to spawn back to the train. Now I'm too far away to really get to it, so... I guess I just gotta wing it? I don't know. Bryson's right there. If I run... Okay, well, I guess I'll just have to... a bucket or something. Am I going the right way? What would be the fastest route? Crap, water. Well, never mind, water's not that deep. So I guess we just gotta zoom. Now, this is gonna be annoying. Well, I gotta weave through trees. So, did you guys expect this to happen today? Because I sure didn't, and it's gonna take a long time for me to get there. Maybe I can brute force my locomotive up. Something. I don't know. Oh, no, come on. Ah, man. I might have to take a break because this is gonna take a long time. Or imagine that stupid chicken song, because Lord knows I'm a chicken for doing this. But anyways, I think we're about to cross over kind of our first section of tracks. Alright. Yep, here's a small pair of railroad tracks. Well, I accidentally sliced open my fingers, so this is gonna suck, dude. So, crap. Here, I have a shotgun shell I can just put over my W. Actually, whoa, could have been bad. Let's put W over it, and I guess E. No. Okay, well I can at least put this over the shift key. If it would like to stay. Nope. Okay, fine. I think I get it now. No one's even watching this. I might just fully after an hour I'll stop. But for now we gotta go through some trees. This sucks though. Hello. Oh. Hello person that just joined, listen, or not joined, person who's watching. Please stay. I'm bored. I guess. When I'm begging because of stupid streams. Anyway, so to kind of explain what happened, I accidentally pressed 3 and it took me all the way to Bryson. So now I'm comedically booking it back to Canoli to not to maybe meet my train there because it's kind of doing a goofy and not the funny kind either. Alright. Yeah, I got this really long pencil. If I can just use that to hold W, that way I don't have to, like, hurt my hand, I guess, and then I can use this spreader thing that I got to hold down shift. There we go. Whoa, what the heck happened there? Wait, what? No, I need to be going this way. Why did it just change directions? Oh, because that chunk just doesn't exist, I guess. So we kind of gotta go around. Alright, well. Odd. Guess we're not getting there the easy way. It's always the hard way. Always. Always the hard way. Always the hard way. Oh, there we go. And back away we go. Oh, gotta repress shift. And we are zooming out. Crap. I did that again. Oh well. There we go. Ooh. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, faster, faster. Gotta go faster. Let's see what happens. Alright, there we go. We should be in line. We're in like the middle of the map. Middle of the two lines. Please, God, this is torturing me. I need to get there like as soon as possible. Press. He disconnected. Okay. Oh man. So how was no one's watching this. Well, how are your guys' Easter? Sounds about right. Well, at least I can maybe get this to. Alright, cool. Still broken as heck. Alright, well. Good news, we're almost there. Like, almost there. We are so close. I have been walking. It has literally been like pilgrimage. We are almost there, almost there, almost there. Hi ho, it's off to work we go. Boo, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. Nope. I can't believe this. Bet the moment I press H, I'm gonna hear it. Wow, kind of surprising. Oh, because I'm not selected to the locomotive anymore. Oh, yeah, wait. Oh my god. I see it! Finally! Whew, I can take this off and... Well, I can keep that in as I approach the engine, but... That took way, way too long. And I finally made it. Hello, 57. Yes, I know I was late. A little late, but we got this now. Now that I'm here, we can make the switching maneuver somewhat possible. So, for context, I really screwed up because the one car was a little bit... so, in Railroader, you can set waybills, and I kind of set one car for one siding and the rest of the train for the second siding. So, all of these are for Conley Creek Lane 2. And, well, I set one for Lane 1. It was easy to drop it off, at least, so... There's the end. Alright, good. Alright. Once we hit 10 miles an hour, we're gonna coast. Okay, we're coasting. Okay, better turn on the independent. Still gonna coast here. Hit 2, we're gonna turn the throttle up a bit. Alright, well, we're gonna turn the throttle up a lot. 5 miles an hour, okay. Let her coast and coast and coast. Almost there. Actually, she'll stop herself. Alright, there we go. We actually made them there. We actually made it. Oh, no, shoot. That's okay. Okay, so all these cars, and if I just check it, equipment, no, sorry, operations, and complete it. There we go. Alright, well, guess we can take 57 home now. I should probably catch up with 20. No, 57, sorry. Let's go in 20 miles an hour. Oh, she's a speedy guy. Speedy little goober. Alright. Maybe we can catch a ride on the... oh, nope. There. Oof. Nope. Actually, so for context, oh wait, we haven't made it around this curve yet. So we're definitely going downhill grade. Up. Oh, that is a little bit scary. Whew. No, that's creepy. Oh, Hongshin. I. Alright. Hello, Barfan. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing good, because I am too. Anyways, if you look over here, that thing is called one log. I'm gonna stop, or slow down at least, just to make sure that alright, well, I guess I can just walk over here and alright, so inspect. So it should have an we should probably catch up with 57, which is still barreling down the double track. Gonna stand on the top here. Ow. There we go. Here's old 57. Not entirely sure what we do now, but I assume that we'll do another train, and I'll check on these cars later. If I remember correctly on the map, I should be able to come down here and yeah, I can actually just None of them have an unload point, though. No. Wait, are we coming up on the Y? I should probably check that. Because the Y... The issue with the Y is that it has a speed... It does have a speed limit, so... The speed limit's 25, if you're curious, so... Alright, let's do a... There we go, shaving a haircut. Alright. 28 miles an hour. Explains why I couldn't get up the grade without putting the reverser up, so... Yeah. Here's old 57 again. Beautiful engine, gotta say. We had 4, now we have 2, so sad. But oh well. We are speeding. We are really speeding. Alright. Hey, 5 people. If you guys are curious, we just did a log run. We are currently heading back into the yard. I'm kind of confused what to do from there, but I'll check some of the cars and see what we can do. The other cars that I took them, the log cars in specific, I think they're still being loaded. I'm still very new to this game, so at least company mode. Alright. Just about made it there. So I'm gonna head down to the switch here, and we are going to... Let me just make sure. East Whiter. Yep. East Conway. That'd be cool if they could add map customization in this game where you can make your own map, set your own points and such. Because unlike most other train games, this game's got a lot of potential. Okay. So, first thing I think would be good is if it's going to decide to go onto this track, then... Alright, well... She's still backing up. We'll give her a throttle of 16. Probably should make it so that her back headlight's on too if she's backing up. Mostly just for safety. Actually, we don't need that on. But this switch, on the other hand, I don't know. This track, okay, yeah. Number 1, I don't really know what to do with number 1 yet. We'll get her working later. For right now, though, I don't think we need her that much. Here's 57. She can be flying through here. Let me just make sure there's no switches to set. Okay, yeah, we should be good. Alright. We'll be like the people in Sharon. We'll park the train outside of the yard. Like that. Alright, let's go check out these cars down at East Whiter. First thing I think would be interesting to check out would be this coal car. So, that's cool. I was right about it being coal. Alright, operations. Unload. So that's going to be taken to Whiter. Okay, so it's got to go to East Whiter Cold Loader, which is just over here, actually. Shouldn't be hard to do. Got it. Well, then we're not going into the yard then. This makes so much sense for it to be Bessemer because of the coal stuff. I don't know. I don't really fully remember. Looks like it's going to be a long while till we get to this switch right here. Well, luckily, 57 ain't the slowest thing in the world, so. We'll go out of the tracks. We'll be like a rail fan. Just look at it, look at it, look at it. Oh. I should probably head over to the switch. She's going way too fast. Do 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 do. All right, there we go. All right, now I'm just gonna. I don't know if it'll allow me to just. There we go. This will work. Ah, dang it. It kind of sucks being on the front here. I can actually just do the switches from here. No. Yup. And the 200 we'll take out. There. Alright, yeah, we're pretty much set. Okay. For those of you who want to type in the chat, should I get out and film the locomotive like I'm a rail fan, or should I do more realistic operations? AKA, it's either I stay on the front or I film it like this. Slow down 14 miles an hour. Alright, there. Okay. Head over to the ore cart. Okay, not the ore cart, the hopper. Hopper and slam. That was very, very cool. Alright. Try to undo that. Okay. Handbrake's not on this. Okay. We'll turn the headlight off for our locomotive, and now all I'll have to do is pull in and out. So, alright. 36 miles an hour. Yep. Alright, we should be good now. Alright. There's like... Ugh. Alright. Alright, it's time that we back her up. I'm just gonna throw that switch just because, yeah, 40's close enough. Comes 57. Okay. Well, alright. There we go. Alright. I don't really know what to do now. For watching, and I will see you when probably this other Sunday, because I'm gonna forget to edit a video, and then I'll remember I'll have to edit a video, and you guys get what I'm getting at. So, thanks for watching.